Hey guys, this is Gundam Freedom, and today I'll be doing a review on the 1144 high grade Gundam Sandrock Kai version EW. Just like the EW version of the Heavy Arms Kai, the Endless Waltz version of the Sandrock Kai has a different color scheme than the TV version Sandrock Kai. The main body is colored in purple, lighter purple, and then some red and yellow. The feet are black and the legs are white, and then the hands are white with a black trim on the wrist. The shoulders are again that light purple and gray, as well as some white, and the backpack is all in gray. As for stickers, the stickers are the eyes, the chin, the white pieces on the shoulders, and then the black trim on the wrist, and some red or black sticker on the middle piece of the crotch, and the light purple stickers on the front skirts. As for details, I painted the chin as because the chin sticker was very terrible, so I decided to paint that. And I also painted the camera lens on the head and the Vulcans, as well as the shoulder mounted missile pods. And then the white details on the shoulders, I also painted them white and yellow for the Vulcans or thrusters on the shoulders. I also painted the black wrist on the hands, the circular details on the elbows, the knees, and the vents on the knees. And then I also painted the tops of the feet white. And the hands I changed into the white polycap hands from the Tolgis tree because in the line art, the Endless Waltz version of the Sandrock Kai has white hands and black backs of the hands. So the original polycap hands for this kit were gray, so I decided to change it into white and just paint the back of the hand black. The Sandrock Kai Endless Waltz version also comes with the alternate chest piece for the pose of the box art, but unfortunately I have lost that piece, so it doesn't have it anymore. For the hands, you can see here the Sandrock has the polycap hands from the Endless Waltz Tolgis tree, but it also has the same polycap hands as the other Endless Waltz kits, like the closed fist here and the open palm hands, which are all made from polycaps, and holding hands. Oops. It has two holding hands. For the main accessory, it comes with two of his signature heat swords, which are bigger than the TV version. In fact, it's a lot bigger than the kit itself. So it's all molded in white, including the handle. So you have to paint the details here black, which I painted poorly using Gundam markers. And then the handles are supposed to be also black, but I didn't paint them. And you can mount them on the hand or you can store them on the backpack. What you do is you remove the handle and reattach it in the stored position like so. And then there's a peg and a track here on the end of the sword, and there's a slot here on the backpack. So you insert the sword in and then slide it down to lock it in place. You can do it on both racks of the sword, and it can easily slide into the polycap hands. It's like so. There you go. And that is the heat swords stored and handled by the Sandrock Kai. The head is on a single ball joint, so it can go up about that far and then down that far, side to side just a little bit, and rotate about that far until the back of the head here hits the collar piece on the shoulder. For the arm, it's on a normal peg which connects from the body up to the shoulder, which can rotate all the way around. And then the shoulder armor has a flap here on the end which can go in and out. And the shoulder armor is separate from the shoulder joint. There's no bicep swivel, but there's a polycap hinge here which can bend on a single joint and also rotate. And the hand is on a typical ball joint which rotates and wiggle around. As for the body, there's a little bit of give from the loose polycap from the lower torso here, and it can also rotate about that far until the stomach piece here hits the front skirts and the back skirts here. For the waist, the front skirts are molded together. They can move forward about that far. Side skirts are on a peg, so they can go up about that far and also rotate a little bit. The back skirts doesn't move, they're fixed pose. And then the hips are on ball joints, so they can go forward about that far, go back that far, out about that far, and there's a little bit of in and out motion from the ball joint. The knees are double jointed, so they can bend about that far. The ankles, there's no separate ankle armor, so it's fixed pose, but the ankles are on polycaps here, which can go up about that far, down that far, side to side not that much, and rotate about that far. For the backpack, they are on a polycap hinge here on the main backpack here, which can go up and down and also rotate. So here is the Sandrock Kai Endless Waltz version next to the TV version of the Sandrock Kai. And as you can see, the Endless Waltz version is missing the submachine gun and the shield. But in the movie, it doesn't have the shield or the machine gun, so that's accurate maybe. And the backpacks are different because in the TV version, there's a huge difference in terms of the thrusters because they are just added on the existing backpack of the Sandrock. While on the Endless Waltz version, the connector piece for the swords are different and the thrusters are the same, but the main thruster on the middle is missing. So yeah, as well as on the skirts, the thrusters are missing on the Endless Waltz version while they are present here on the TV version, as well as on the legs. So I think in terms of design, I like the TV version of the Sandrock better than the Endless Waltz version, and it looks more practical in terms of combat than the Endless Waltz version because the large sword is very cumbersome when it comes to holding it, while the size of the sword for the TV version is perfect. I don't know why they made the weapons of the Endless Waltz versions larger than they are supposed to, so yeah. Overall, this is an okay kit for its age. I think the Sandrock is the most limited when it comes to accessories, as well as on the articulation part. Most of them are limited in the articulation because they are old kits. So yeah, especially the waist area. Um, for the color scheme, it's drastically different from the TV version, which makes it unique from the anime. And the 1144 scale version has the shield, but in the movie it doesn't have the shield, so I didn't include it on the accessories part because I lost the shield for a long time and I haven't used it ever since for this kit. But in the anime or in the movie, it does have the cloak, but in this small version, it doesn't have the cloak. But in the 1100 version, they have it. So I wish that they should have just gave the 1144 version the cloak, like the 1100 version, so that it can be posed like what it looked like in the first part of the movie. So that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.